Hey, hey, hey! How are you guys doing? Today we are working with 2-1 writing equations. Okay, 2-1 writing equations. Now, for this particular example, we're going to translate this sentence into an equation. So, here's the sentence. A number b divided by 3 is equal to 6 less than c. I am going to pull out the relevant information. So step one in solving this equation, we're going to take out the information that is given um, in words. All right, so here are the words that we have. Number b divided by 3. Now we can pull this out. It just says b divided by 3. Okay, so we can either write it b divided by 3, or we could say b divided by 3. Either way it's fine. Alright. Now we have is equal to. And so let's put another color. So is equal to. Now this will just be an equal sign. Alright, sometimes it doesn't say equal to. It'll just say is. But in this case it does say is equal to. It'll be equal sign. And the last one is 6 less than c. Alright, so we're translating this sentence as 6 less than c. That means whatever c is, we have to subtract 6 from it. Okay, because of the word less than. So if we put it all together, our equation is b divided by 3 is equal to c minus 6. Alright, here's another example. Okay, um, let's do this example. We're going to translate this one into an equation, an expression. We have 15 more than z times 6 is y times 2 minus 11. So this pretty much tells you what each of the terms are. So we have 15, and we can translate it as 1, 5. We also have more than. Now we know that more than should be a plus sign. Okay. We have z, and we can just keep it as z. I'm trying to use as many colors as possible. We also have times, and so this would be multiplication. That's not x, but that is time 6. Oh, it didn't change it. Alright, so 6 remember is, like I told you before, is would represent an equal sign. Okay, we also have y, and you can see I'm translating each of these words into an expression for this equation. Y, and of course we have multiplication, which is in times. So times, once again, and of course we'll write 2 minus 11. Last one. Alright, so this is what this means. So 15 more than z times 6 is, which is equal to y times 2 minus 11. Now, for us, this is breaking it down into this expression or this equation, and now we're going to go ahead and make it simpler so we can answer it. So 15 plus z times 6, and z times 6 is just 6z. So it's really saying 15 plus 6z is equal to, we got y times 2. Now y times 2 is just 2y minus 11. Alright, so here's our equation. 15 plus 6z equals 2y minus 11. Alright, so let's go ahead and try these four words out. These four equations out. See if you can write this, the words into an equation. Just go ahead and pause the video, and when you are done, we'll go over it together. Okay, so let's see what we could come up with in writing an equation. So let's look at the first one. We have 3 times a number t minus 12 equals 40. So we know it's going to be 3 times a number. So we could say 3 times a number t. So we could say 3 times t minus 12. So minus 12 equals 40. So to write this out in simplest form, it will be 3 times t, or 3t minus 12 equals 40. If you got that, good job. Alright, let's look at this one. We have 3 times the sum of d and 4 is 32. So we know that the 3 times, alright, so it will be 3 times, but it does say the sum of d and 4. So because we're multiplying 3 times both of these numbers, let's put it in the parentheses of d and 4, because it's the sum of, remember sum means addition, is 32. So equal 32. So we have 3d, or 3 times d 4 is equal to 32. Okay, so if you got that, awesome. Alright, so we got 2 more to go. Let's see if you continue that streak of getting it right. Alright, so we have 1/2 of the difference. 1/2 of the difference of, so it's much like this one. Now this time we're taking half of a difference. So remember, difference means subtraction. Okay, this means minus. Okay, so but we're taking 1/2 of means multiplication. Now we're going to take the difference, which is the subtraction of a and b. So because it's 1/2 times the difference, we're going to now put this in parentheses, a and b. So you see where I put the minus sign inside of the parentheses. Is, remember that one is equal, means equal 54. So it should look like this: 1/2 times the quantity a minus b equals 54. Alright, yeah, that was a little one. That was a little difficult one. But if you got it, awesome. Here's the last one. I think this would probably be our hardest one yet. This one is talking about the area of a circle. Alright, this is the product of pi and the radius squared. So we're talking about product, and product means multiplication. So remember that. So area of the circle is, now I could just say area A, and we'll just identify area as A, is, and we'll bring this down, it will be equal the product of, so we know we're multiplying pi and radius squared. So the product of pi, remember, times radius, which is r, squared. Alright, so it should look like this. A is equal to pi r squared. Okay, so this would solidify example 1 in 2-1 in your book. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. If you have any comments, you can leave it below. All right. Hope this helps.